Good morning. My name is Mike Schutten. I'm the director of WeneedaLAW.ca. For those of you unaware, WeneedaLAW.ca is a national organization with a mission to build a groundswell of support for legislation both at the provincial as well as the federal level that protects the rights of preborn human beings. Today we've been joined by over 100 volunteers. 100 volunteers who have taken time out of their days, both work and school, to help us set up 100,000 flags here at Queen's Park in downtown Toronto. We're going to have Nikki Pennings speaking on behalf of the WeneedaLAW.ca campaign, as well as we're going to be having Andre Schutten, my colleague, lawyer for ARPA Canada, speaking a few words on why ARPA Canada is here today with this flag display, as well as some exciting news about a legal challenge that they are launching today. With no further ado, I will hand the microphone over to Nikki Pennings, who will deliver a few remarks on behalf of WeneedaLAW.ca.
The 100,000 small pink and blue flags covering the southeast lawn represent the approximately 100,000 human lives ended by abortion every year in Canada. Every flag is a testament to a little boy or girl who is denied a welcome into our nation. Every flag represents another child who won't be able to take their first steps, lose their first tooth, graduate from school, or enter this legislature as a citizen or elected official. 100,000 can seem like just another number. The flags allow us to see how many children are denied life. It would be equivalent to about 5,000 classrooms filled with children every single year. The reality is we think there are 100,000 abortions per year in Canada, but we don't really know because the Ontario government now hides the numbers. We often hear that abortion should be safe, legal, and rare. How can we know if abortion is rare or safe if the government refuses to let the residents of Ontario know how many abortions are occurring and whether or not women are hurt in the process? Without the information about abortion, such as complication rates, total numbers, and the age of the women having the abortion, it's impossible to know what impact public policy or social programs are having. This provincial government has a responsibility to ensure that the citizens of Ontario have access to all the information needed to make good decisions about health policy. So also when it comes to the health and welfare of young teenage girls. In the DeVeber Institute's book, Complications, Abortion's Impact on Women, considerable attention is given by the authors to the issue of intimate partner violence against pregnant women. Right now, we have no idea how many teens are being pressured into having an abortion by coercive boyfriends. Because the Ontario government will not provide any statistics, we don't even know how many teens are having abortions. No matter what your thoughts are on preborn human rights, this form of censorship is contrary to everything an open and democratic society should embody. Today, we are calling upon all members of this provincial parliament to do everything they can to ensure that every victim is accounted for by ceasing to hide things they simply don't want the residents of Ontario to know about. And we respectfully remind the government that each victim of abortion is a human being. The death of each one requires documentation, recognition, and a public acknowledgement that their lives matter too. 100,000 is too many. We can do better, and we must do better.
Good morning. My name is Andre Schutten. I'm legal counsel with the Association for Reformed Political Action, ARPA Canada. After long and careful consideration, ARPA Canada has made the decision to join with Patricia Maloney in requesting a judge to review the constitutionality of the recent amendments to the FIPA, amendments which Ms. Maloney will detail at a press conference later today. Our organization is devoted to promoting grassroots political action. We strive to give citizens, particularly Christian citizens, the tools that they need to become politically engaged so that they can be a voice for truth, for justice, for freedom, and for human rights. But in order to do that, we need accurate information. Freedom of information is protected by the Charter's freedom of expression guarantee, because without access to government information, a citizen cannot meaningfully debate, scrutinize, discuss, or make any informed decisions about matters of public policy. The case that we will announce later to the press today is about transparency and democracy. In our view, the actions of a democratic government and the money it spends should be open to scrutiny by the taxpayer and the voter. On this point, people from all sides of the political spectrum should join forces with us. More importantly, however, this case will be about justice. Justice requires accountability. It is a scientific fact that abortion takes the life of a human being. Even if many wish to condone this or even celebrate this, nobody can deny that a human life has been taken. The way to deal with this is not to censor all abortion-related information. Rather, it's to allow the truth to be known and then to engage in meaningful public discourse about how to address the over 100,000 abortions that occur in Canada every year. There must be documentation, recognition, and hopefully one day public acknowledgement of the injustice of abortion. Provincial governments, Ontario is not alone, British Columbia also has a similar provision. They have a responsibility to ensure that there is access to information needed to make good decisions about health policy. No matter what your thoughts are on preborn human rights, this form of censorship is contrary to everything a just, open, and democratic society should stand for. Our citizens deserve better. Thank you very much, and thank you very much to all the volunteers who have come out here today to help us.
At the conclusion, I would just like to say a few thoughts to all of you across Canada who cannot be here with us today. We thank you very much for your prayers. We thank you very much for the financial support that allows us to put on public demonstrations like this as we seek to advance preborn human rights in Canada. Please stay tuned for more details throughout the day. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter as well as Instagram as we continue to publicly display the injustice of abortion and hold our governments accountable for the things that they are allowing to happen in our country. Thank you.